One bonus that I got with the extra cab that I bought was a visor. And I'm not filming all the boring, arduous cleaning and polishing, shining up. But I only have the driver's side. I guess some of the trucks only have the driver's side. So I will get this cleaned up and make a actual sun visor. We'll go down here. The tricky part is going to find screws that will look right, actually screw in without tearing up the metal. But yeah, this is just one more little addition. So here I'm making the actual flap for the sun visor, and this is the material that I found. This is closest to the original that I can find. The original might be a little thicker than this, but we'll see. Originally it was stapled on, and I removed the old staples. Yeah, I don't have anything that's going to staple through that. Gonna try some kind of rivets, pop rivets, and see what that does for me. Anyway, but this is kind of my version 1.0. I might make design changes later and do something a little bit better, but this should be okay. I've already gone to version 1.1 because looking at the picture, this is a little bit wider. The driver's side is a little bit wider. I just picked some arbitrary, about an inch, a little bit more than an inch. We'll see how that works. So here's what I've got done so far. I decided this was originally white, and it's the way it comes. I decided to paint it brown so it'll fit in better. I made later, if I can get some matching upholstery material matching the seat, I'll cover it and make it look like it's supposed to. What I'm doing is using these pop rivets from this side, and I am reusing some of the holes that the staples originally went through, so it won't look too bad. It won't look too far off from original. We have sun visorage. Put her over here. Put her over there. Doing a little tuning on the Power Wagon. I have noticed, and it's getting increasingly worse, kind of a little hiccup when you first press the accelerator. So I just wanted to check out a bunch of things. The exhaust manifold, it is now in the summer position. It was in the winter position. Also, there is an adjustment on the carburetor right there. That is the accelerator pump travel, and right now it's on the farthest travel, which is winter position. So I will try to get that moved to the opposite end. Maybe the intermediate position would be better. I don't know, but I'm going to try put it on the summer side, and we'll see what happens. So to make the adjustment on this accelerator pump lever, I could only reach the middle one. If I put it in the far summer one, the E-clip would not fit in there, and that's the only one I got. So I don't know, it's probably not original, but anyway, the only way to reach that is take the two screws off, get the carburetor off, linkage off, and just kind of fold it around to where you can reach it. So let's see what's going to happen. Another little project is, if you notice, there's a lot of oil kicked up on this side, and of course going right into the passenger compartment. And what I think is going on, well, it could be these lines from this filter, could be possibly leaking a little bit. There's also this off the oil filler tube, this fitting. And you know, this is a collection of both civilian and military parts on this truck. And I've looked at several pictures. This was supposed to go up to some kind of fitting on the carburetor, but it's not there. So, and it would be low pressure. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. And there we have it. This fitting was left over from the original master cylinder. Fits right in there perfect. Just a stub of rusty brake line, fuel hose, and it just sticks in there. What's the worst that can happen? It not work?
Well, the tune-up modifications did help. It is running somewhat better, and it's less stinky inside.
The agenda is a gas can. I've got a new old stock carrier that just bolts down. And this was supposed to be circa 1950, but somehow they screwed up on that. I don't know whether I can get that corrected or not, but that looks just fine. That's as original as I think anybody cares. I'm still waiting on a strap and a spout, but I'll be getting that mounted on and look even cooler. And as far as where this is mounted, I've looked at plenty of pictures on the internet. It's fairly arbitrary. Of course, you've got a running board mount underneath here, so probably centered here. Not all the way back to the bed. Let's give it about an inch or so. But now we're going to drill. There's 4 holes here, and I've got some grade 8 nuts and bolts. Okay, 4 bolts centered properly. Dab a little paint there on the raw, fresh drilled out holes. I just need my strap. Well, I kind of question the correctness and authenticity of the strap, but there it is. It holds it in. Okay, so the next project, if you'll notice, fan belt looks a little funny. Well, I knew this was going to happen because the original pulleys are 5/8 wide and the alternator pulley is 1/2 inch wide. And of course I got a 1/2 inch belt, and Yeah, this is what happens eventually. You can run it for a while, but the edges wear, and this just kind of flipped on me. So this will go out soon. Now, I did some searching. I did some searching before and couldn't come up with anything, but now, courtesy of Speedway Motors, I found this Alternator pulley that's supposed to fit right on there. We'll see if it does. You need an impact gun to get this off. To get it back on, it's a little bit trickier because the impact socket won't fit in here. So you gotta hold this and try to tighten it with that. Okay, so here's what we got. And I'm glad I spaced out that fan a little bit. If you can see, we're getting close again. I don't know whether that's gonna cause a problem, but the belt that I used turned out to be a 5L490. I've got battery clearance issues over here, so you could probably go a little bit longer if you don't have that problem. Let's fire it up and see what happens. There we are. Pretty nice. Well, what do we got here? What did Santa deliver early? Well, the 489 gears and I think maybe 411. They have to be custom made. Nobody has any at this current time. You basically have to put your name on a list, and you'll get them when they make them. So I called Vintage Power Wagons to get my name on a list, and they said, "Oh, wait, are you interested in this? We built these two carriers up with 489 gears, and the customer changed his mind. We'll let you have it for a good price." I said, "Yes, sir." This will not be in this video. I was expecting on having to wait 6 months for them. Yeah, it'll be a while before I get around to putting these in, and it'll be a good weekend project. Yeah, they're 130 pounds. They're not light at all. But so I will be able to, instead of top out at 45, I might make 55. I don't know, but at least I'll be going 45, 50, and being easier on the engine and everything. It won't be whining, and so less noise, less gas, a little bit more speed, and I guess make the truck more valuable as well. So that will be for another video, though.